baby. Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
What floor awareness from Karl Anthony Towns to be 7 foot and that skilled. How lucky is he?
And here are the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Lets the three fly, and another three for Minnesota.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Bay. Here's Hayes. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
To the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Here's the great one. Knocks down the three ball. The great one's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Al Russell. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. No good from the great one.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the foul called on the great one. That is his first foul of the game. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. I did speak with the Pistons head coach for a little while. He praised D'Angelo Russell's game, saying that he's someone that can take over without warning. The coach told me his floaters, his outside shooting, he can hurt you so many ways. Once he's locked in, there's no stopping him. He can be unorthodox, but he is a special player. Guys?
Thanks, David. Inside, here's the great one. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
Towns sets the pick for Russell. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Bay. And here's Hayes. Covered by Beasley. Pistons passing it around. Here's the great one. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And Doris, the offense is there for Towns. That's obvious. But how does he improve defensively?
Well, you make a great point. Number one, he's always carried such a heavy burden offensively. Remember, this is a big guy, actually size 20 feet. So quickness laterally has always been an issue. For me, it's about one thing. Know your personnel and play smart angles, and that should help immensely.
No good from the great one. Minnesota leading by 3. Unloads. Misses off the right iron. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Hayes the pass to the great one. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly from outside off the mark. Here's the great one, covered by Beasley. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Vanderbilt, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Vanderbilt's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The game now all time. 14 points for the Great One.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And it's Towns penetrating, and it's blocked. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. The Timberwolves. Stewart's checked in for Plumlee. The Pistons have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. From deep. No good from the Great One. Timberwolves shooting 47% here so far. And here's Russell. Last game out, he had 40 points. The pass to Towns. Over Stewart. And Towns, the bucket on the assist by Russell. He has 6.
Now, Karl Anthony Towns reading the situation and finding an opportunity in the mid-range.
The 9-foot shot. Another shot. And the rejection by Towns. And he gets it back. And Stewart gets it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Russell against Wright. The Pistons shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. To the middle. Here's the Great One, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Russell feeling it out a bit. A 3-ball. Bay pulls it in.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Over to the left wing. Down low. Here's the Great One. And the rejection by Towns.
A terrific effort by Towns. Sticks with the play and sends it back.
Just 3 to shoot. No good from the Great One.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Right, the pass to the Great One. Kicks it to Hayes. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd. They just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Towns with the bucket.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm,
Here's Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. They've got Towns. Beasley is out there with Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Plumlee. And the rejection by Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Beasley with it. 20 points for him last game against San Antonio.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And he gets the whistle.
Easy buckets. Easy buckets. Y'all want to play ball or just foul on them? I'm good with whatever. Just let me know. Come on there. Appreciate the 3 points,
don't
boys.
seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Jackson. Here's Noel. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Left side, Towns. Rebound by the Pistons. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Mavericks got the job done. He scored an incredible number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Here's Noel. After the made shot from the great one. Towns down low. He's guarded by Plumlee. Pistons trail by 8. Here's the great one, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Shoot it 2. You gonna tire these reps out, boy? You gotta start moving those feet. Putting in work, baby. Let's keep the ball moving, boys. Love shooting free throws. Love it.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Drills it from outside.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain.
We got it. We got it.
So it's the Pistons now, trailing by 10.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
The Timberwolves have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Now here's Edwards. He had 13 points in the win against San Antonio.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Here's Noel. Now Plumlee. Here's the great one. He had a career game last time out.
I got this. No worries. What's up? This one's good. Ooh, nothing but Watch.
A free throw off from the great one.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Pass to Edwards.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
No good from the great one. Minnesota leading by 6. And it's Beasley in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Beasley's got 11 points.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Here's Vanderbilt. He's got 8. And here's Beasley. Out to the right wing. Shoots a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Right, the pass to the great one. Puts up a 3. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here's Beasley. 11 points in the game.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Passes to Doumbouya. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Noel. And the 3 off target. The Pistons have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's the great one. Off target from outside.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Pass to Noel. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. He has 5.
Defensively, they just...
Little things, and you're going to be fine.
Pistons trail by 16. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Pistons, we've got DeLon Wright. Plumlee out there with the great one. Then there's Hayes. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. And here's Russell following the 3 from the great one. Left side, Towns. Over Plumlee. And the shot is long. The Pistons shooting around 40% from the floor here. The pass to the great one. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Now here's Towns. He's got 10. Here's Russell with the 3. They get it back. Pistons trail by 11. Pass to the great one. From past the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Russell. He takes it in. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
Passes it to the great one. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. It's blocked. Towns with it. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Pistons trail by 13 with the drive.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Russell kicks to Edwards. Back to Russell. And he's good on the 3-ball.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
And that'll be 2 for
Keep beating me. They can't guard me. Too strong for y'all. You gotta hit the weight room, man. That's all right. No biggie. Oh, free money right here. You guys gonna start playing defense or
It's
not?
hard to fight through screens without fouling. And ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now here's Edwards after the miss from the great one. To the inside. And that one, good. The great one's got 9 points in the quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Vanderbilt's shot is good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And it's right with the ball for Detroit. It's a 16-point game. The great one, and it doesn't even draw iron. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Russell with the 3. They get it again. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Towns. Goes back up. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the pass to the great one. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here is Russell. He's got 11. Connects from 3-point range. Russell's got 14 points.
All right.
Pistons trail by 17. Here's the great one. 30 points in the game. Jackson dishes to Hayes. Pass to the great one. The 3. Hands it from downtown. The great one's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pistons. Timberwolves leading by 14. Shooting foul.
Gotta focus. We're fine. Oh, well, that's a break. Got a messed up shot, man. Miss it.
In town, drops them both. Right now, we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as
That's really your call right now?
And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
Now, Towns. After the missed three from the great one.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot.
A long night for him with this rule on. Yeah, that's the only way to guard. That's not bad, bro. Appreciate the trip to the line, fellas.
All through this game.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Williams is checked in for the Pistons.
And the charity stripe once again proving.
Now, here's Culver. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Russell passes to Reed. Count the basket. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And we know GA's shooting is a question mark for Jarrett Culver.
A long windup, a little hitch in his giddy up, and shoots it kind of on the way down. He's reworked his motion. I like the high release, but it's still a work in progress.
Outside Jackson. Passes it to Williams. To halt the run. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Noel. He's got 5. Russell passes to Noel. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's the great one. 33 points for him. Out of bounds.
Not bad.
He's checked in for Minnesota. 1:24 left to play in the third. Russell passes to Reed. Back to Russell. Driving inside. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's the great one. Three-pointer. Trains the three-pointer. The great one's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Here's Beasley. Yep, it counts. Beasley's got 15.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's the great one. And another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's
Tight it up, guys.
But as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
White is checked in for Hayes. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's the great one. Offline with his 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's Culver. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Junior, I'll let you know.
Competitive. So it's Minnesota now. Ricky Rubio is out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Culver. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Towns in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Doumbouya. Defense is right there. It's deflected. Rubio with it. Now right defending. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got his first points in this one.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Pass to O'Neal. Right against Rubio. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. The shot's good from the great one.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now Culver. Beasley outside. From 17 feet out, Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Now, here's Rubio. Beasley outside. 6 to shoot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Guess what?
Push off this miss. Push off this miss.
From close range.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in, and it's Edwards in for Culver. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Down low, here's Vanderbilt. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash.
Look, y'all take notes on this form. Y'all are making
Smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Dwight Howard's checked in for Plumlee. And it's Harrison in for DeLon Wright. Now, here is Russell. Here's Harrison. Now the pass to Bay. Now here's Hayes. Cuts off the pass. Okogie, the pass to Russell. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce the Elam ending, a target score, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained, and I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in, and I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's the great one. He's looking for Russell and finds him. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way for three. Okogie, the offensive rebound. They shoot again. Doesn't go that time. And Detroit the other way now. The great one passes to Harrison. The Pistons working the ball around now. Shots good from the great one.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And here's Russell. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person.
Cool, Rep. Appreciate you, bro.
Got nothing. But I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Pistons trail by 21. Here's the great one.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Now, here is Russell. After the miss from the great one. Here's Towns. Out to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. And they double up Russell. Beasley for 3. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Detroit's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And the call.
That's fine. No problem. That's weak. You're weak. Oh, shoot. I'll take it. We good. No problem. Y'all got to stop fouling me if you want to say
certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, in the NBA. In basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there are some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor,
Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings. The measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them.
Well, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
The great one. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Timberwolves leading by 23. Russell with it. Ball stolen. Here's the great one. He's guarded by Russell. And foul on the shot. So
Y'all sweating too much. I thought we were playing a varsity team tonight. Y'all look trash. Come on. We just got to keep our working.
He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
that one misses. You know, Doris, we saw the Elam ending, playing to a target score down the stretch, used in the All-Star game. And some think in years to come, the NBA may adopt it for the overtime periods. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you this, Kevin. That All-Star game, I was absolutely riveted to my television. The action was compelling. The defense was compelling. I can't say I've ever experienced that in an All-Star game. I think it's something you have to take a hard look at.
I'm feeling it tonight, bro. You almost just like watching me shoot. You know I'm not gonna miss. I just don't.
The free throw off from the great one. Minnesota leading by 21. Beasley outside. Pass to Russell. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Beasley outside. Passes it to Vanderbilt. Towns down low. Tries a three. The rebound by the great one. The great one's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Hayes in the corner. Right, the pass to the great one. Takes a three. Rebound, Minnesota.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And
Explain to me, how is that a foul? You know you don't deserve this, bro. This was going early, bro.
And they won it badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Karl Anthony Towns.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim. And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Rubio outside. Pass to Towns. Looking to end his cold spell, and he could not.
How do you make that call? How? Don't be nervous, bro. Don't be nervous. Don't blow, bro. You got everybody watching.
Good on both. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Pistons. Here's the great one. A three-pointer off the mark. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Rubio looking it over. Going inside. Here's McDaniels. They get the rebound. The pass to O'Neal. Here's the three. Out to the wing. Pass to Rubio. Back to O'Neal. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here.